So I wanted to take a few minutes with this video to talk about 4 interesting PlayStation 5 stories, and if you could hit that like button on the video, thank you to those that do it, and as always, it's very much appreciated. Now, the stories I wanted to dive into today includes the long-awaited launch of a PlayStation 5 title that many of us have been waiting for. Wolverine PlayStation 5 gets some small news, a new Last of Us rumor gets shut down, and Sony's next big buyout is on the horizon, it seems. First, yes or no, do you think we'll have a PlayStation showcase in September or not as we get closer and closer to that month? I'm personally getting excited for the potential and what we could see there. What could we possibly see there? Spider-Man 2 is high on that list, and considering we had a showcase last year and the year before that, both in September, I think it could very well happen this year as well. But of course, those are just my personal thoughts. What about you guys? So comment below, yes or no, if you think we're going to have a PlayStation showcase in September or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the first story of the video, the Last of Us rumor gets shut down. So recently there has been a rumor going around of the potential that The Last of Us is going to have a collaboration with Fortnite. This wasn't a crazy rumor because, of course, Nathan Drake is already in the game, along with even Kratos of all characters, and many other gaming icons from Xbox's platform as well, of course, like Master Chief. These characters are usually added to the game as part of a celebration of a real-world event, like Uncharted the movie releasing, for example. So they add Drake to the game. With both The Last of Us Part 1 and the HBO show The Last of Us being on the near future, it made sense for that to happen, but this was quickly shut down by Neil Druckmann himself. Known Fortnite leaker Sheena BR was the one who posted up the now deleted Last of Us Fortnite rumor. Neil Druckmann, quote, retweeted that post and said this: "Love me some Fortnite, but there are no plans for this false rumor." So there you go. For the time being, there are no plans for Fortnite and Last of Us. But honestly, I really think it's just being saved for the Last of Us TV show whenever that drops. Last we heard, it could potentially drop in early 2023. So maybe hold out until then for this if you really want it in the end. Now, diving into the second story of the video, Wolverine PlayStation 5 news. So this was a nice little story considering it's been radio silent in regards to Wolverine for the PlayStation 5, which makes sense, obviously, since the game was just announced last year and it was in early development. In terms of the news story today, reading from Push Square, Marvel's Wolverine is still many years away from releasing on the PlayStation 5, but that isn't stopping developer Insomniac Games from kitting out its employees with a new wardrobe. Creative director Brian Horton proudly posted a picture of himself on Twitter modeling his new swag, which features the game's logo on a black crew neck t-shirt. So again, it's a small story, but I'm wondering if they'll put this merch out for the public. I'd personally get one of these shirts easy. I don't think PlayStation needs anyone to tell them, but that people would buy this merch easy. But if anyone at PlayStation is watching, probably not, but just in case, please send a shirt my way, I'd greatly appreciate that as well. But you guys let me know if you'd buy Wolverine PlayStation 5 merch right now or not. Let me know down in the comments below. Now, diving into the third story of the video, launch of a long-awaited PlayStation 5 title. So Little Devil Inside is a title I've wanted to check out ever since the first trailer of the game back in 2020 at the PlayStation Future of Gaming showcase. It's crazy that's how long it's been since we've seen the title for the first time, but we've barely gotten updates on the title, with the last big update being back in 2021 with the game's state of play video last year. The game was also targeting a winter 2022 release timeframe last year, which I don't know if many people locked onto that because the stories circulating today are focused on this point. So the story breaks down to Twitter account PlayStation Game Size, who's known for looking into the PlayStation Network database for information on upcoming titles. They stated that the next title they're waiting for after all the other indie PlayStation 5 titles is Little Devil Inside, which a lot of us are waiting for. Someone asked them if they had any idea when the game was going to launch, and this is what's been circulating. PlayStation Game Size stated winter 2022. Many sites took this as them having some background information into this, but I think they just reiterated what was already confirmed by PlayStation last year. Sony put out a little video last year that included various indie titles set to come out at the time, and one of the titles in that video was Little Devil Inside. And if you look at the bottom of the video when the game comes up, you'll notice it states Winter 2022. So that's really it. We knew it was set for that last year. Again, PlayStation Game Size could by all means be looking into something else, and that's where they have their information, but I think they probably just reiterated that time frame, and this just then started to circulate because of the account itself having access to the database. Regardless, looking into the story was a reminder for me that this game is coming out later this year, so I'm ready to hopefully finally play it later this year and it doesn't get delayed again. Now, diving into the final story of the video, Sony's big buyout is back in the news. Reading from PlayStation Universe, it's been said multiple times at this point, Sony is looking to keep expanding as its acquisitions of Bungie closes. Players should expect more to come because that's what we've been told. Now, a recent hire looks like they're continuing to gear up their legal team for more acquisitions. Sony picked up Gregory McCurdy to be the company's top antitrust and public policy lawyer. McCurdy's last job was leading a team at Uber covering U.S. antitrust litigation and merger clearance proceedings, an aspect of his resume that makes him a well-targeted get. Announcing the news on his LinkedIn profile, McCurdy said, "The world of video games is fascinating and will be a great new adventure for me. I know it a bit from my Microsoft days when Xbox launched to compete with PlayStation. Here's to new adventures." So the part people are focusing on here is his involvement in mergers and the fact that he was already in video games when he was at Microsoft, being a perfect target for potential PlayStation mergers and acquisitions. Now, of course, in terms of acquisitions, the big one we've been waiting for is the rumored Square Enix buyout. This was rumored by several people, including Jeff Grubb and Kinda Funny's Greg Miller, and considering Square Enix pretty much dropped all their West End developers for cheap, something is definitely happening over there at the publisher. Now, in terms of when we could hear about this buyout, whether it's Square Enix or whatever it is, I personally thought the news would come after Sony closed the Bungie buyout, which they did more than a week ago. So this news could come sooner than we thought. But you guys let me know when you think Sony is going to announce the next big buyout. Let me know down in the comments below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, please hit that like button as it always helps, and subscribe if you're new. I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, I got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one. And welcome back to the after show. This is the part of the video where we have a little fun down in the comments below. If you're old, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. For today's thing, what I want you guys to do is to body, obliterate, destroy, and overall harass the comment section with "It's a new week." Of course, it's another new week. PlayStation could announce something randomly this week, and of course, it's always exciting. And if you're excited for the possibility, destroy the comment section with "It's a new week," and I'll definitely heart those comments like I always do because I appreciate everybody who stays to the end of my videos. And now I'll check you guys out on the next one.